Okay. So, what happened? What happened that night, sis? In your eyes.
I don't know what happened that night, but I can tell you what I didn't like about what happened that night. I didn't like the loudness of her voice, being that Osiris was here. So that was disrespect offhand. And being that he was up. It was like we was practically begging you to leave. Stay and wait until the sun was up, because no woman belonged walking out on the street on 3:30 in the morning. And if anything would have happened to you, that would have been on brother. Me, I'm not into talking to police. I'm not into talking to no investigators. I'm not into none of that, because that does not have nothing to do with me or my children. You feel what I'm saying? So no, I don't want to take out time to talk to nobody about what happened to somebody that I barely even know. Not only that, I kind of understood you that night, but very much so didn't understand like where your anger and all, because I wasn't with y'all throughout the day. I didn't understand fully what was going on with you in your mind and how you was feeling. But I did see it as part as you was in a safety zone, get you some rest. Let's talk about this tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So this time around, being that you're here, which I very much disagreed to, I hope you bought your big girl panties, because if you ain't got none, I got some for you. For real, because we have to be adults about things. You feel what I'm saying? And it's about us growing and learning from each other. You did nothing that I could learn from. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I'm 46 and you say you're 31, you feel what I'm saying? I'm still here to learn. I learned from Aya. I learned from Ali. I learned from brother. If that's family right there. You family too, I'm thinking. You feel what I'm saying? You family or not? Like, I need to know, because I need my mind at ease. You feel what I'm saying? I don't deal with people too often, and I don't want it to be where the energy is not right, the vibes is not right, and I gotta look at you sideways. Because I'm not about to stay around nobody I gotta look at sideways, and neither should you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Damn,
So
you
it was
articulate
like
as
the
fuck.
anxious part
Sis
about-
articulate as hell. I didn't know you was just articulate.
The anxious part about you leaving, I could not understand. I didn't want to understand it because of the fact it's 3:30 in the morning, and we all need to have been laying our asses down, especially if you're intoxicated. I'm not saying don't feel the way how you feel, ignore what you was feeling or what you was saying. No, absolutely not. But lay down, get some rest. You had 3 fucking women on you. 3 strong, sober women. Right or wrong?
Because it was you, Maisha, and Aya.
Yes. And we were trying, I could not understand for the life of me, you're not from Georgia. You couldn't put me out in Florida and goddamn, you ain't putting me out nowhere that I'm not familiar with. You feel what I'm saying? You might could put me out in Georgia. You might could put me out in New York because I'm very familiar. But I'm not finna be in Georgia walking nobody fucking street. If I gotta sleep on your doorstep, I'm finna stay there till the sun come up. Because whatever happened with me, somebody finna see it in the daytime. In the nighttime, you know, I've made decisions like that too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just want to get away from here. I just want to be away. But, you know, that's not the smartest decision all the time for us as women. Yeah,
So you have done that before, sis?
A nigga walk the street. For us as women, no.
So you have done that before?
I have gotten out of a dual car and I have started to walk because I asked him to take me home and he wanted me to stay at his house, and I wanted to get the fuck away from him before I go in my mode that he probably wouldn't have been, you know, it probably wouldn't have been a good thing. I just wanted to go home at that point. And when I say take me home, it's take me home. So, What he did, he started pulling out his phone, recording me. Because he said, if something happens to
Yeah.
me, he's not going to be responsible. Which is true. I
And the water.
understand that. You feel what I'm saying? But no, I did
Some
not
water.
like that for one bit.
Well, I ain't never had nobody to even stop me when I have experienced this and did this before. I never had nobody stop me and like basically care to even talk to me. So I didn't want to get inside this mess more. I didn't know that I was loud. I knew I was wrong for doing it inside anybody else. So I felt wrong. I just wanted to separate myself because I feel like I already
You
was
had, this is a big ass house, sis. If you wanted to go out there in the shed, you could have made a pallet in the shed. You wanna separate yourself?
I didn't want to separate myself.
Don't take your ass in the street.
That backyard.
In the street, you're not safe. It's a cruel, cold world out there. I don't know if you know it yet, but I'm saying like, we all have had our experiences with the streets. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a cruel, cold world out there. And I'm gonna tell you like I tell my boys. The streets will chew your ass up and spit you out like nothing. Nothing. And I don't want, just imagine something had happened to you, right? Knock, knock, knock. You don't know how many lives you destroying off of your life being destroyed. You dealing with family oriented people. I know if I have a heart, I have people around me that have a heart too. You feel what I'm saying? And you don't misuse that. Don't take advantage of that at all. Because you don't get that often, like you just said, right?
What was on your mind, Aisha? What was you thinking? First, let me hear from Aya, because I'm on Aya. What happened from your perspective?
From my perspective, I was trying to help her. Like, it was kind of weird to me because, like, okay, I understand that you had a problem from when we came back or whatever. I told you to get in the bed. You got in the bed. Then you got out the bed. We came down here. We made some food. We ate. You was calmed down. Then all of a sudden we go upstairs and you're grabbing your bags. I'm like, what is going? Why are you grabbing your bags? It's 3 a.m. I'm standing there for 2 hours or more. Before sis even got there or my ishah, I'm like, yo, calm down. This is irrational decision. Like, you can't do this. And you just ignored all of that. But the funny thing is that I could tell that you didn't want to leave. I could tell. Because if somebody want to leave, they want to just be standing there listening to somebody talking and inching back in the room, and then come back out, then go back in, then come back out. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but the whole thing is she's still left. So why are you here though? You stressed to leave to come back? That's the part that's confusing me. That's what I'm not understanding. Because I feel like somebody sent you. Who sent you? Who sent you? Nobody sent you. Who sent
Nobody
you?
said me. Trust me, nobody said me. Trust me, nobody
I'm
said
just
me.
saying, you broke your neck to leave.
and you is not in no kind of danger.
Condition to
It
leave
was
here.
quiet. It was like, okay, just chill, just lay in bed. We gonna. Maisha was like, I'm gonna take you to the airport tomorrow. I
And
take you.
you disagreed.
And you was sitting out there on the
I
porch.
felt like that was the best decision with like the energy that was going on. I didn't want it to change the energy that was already created. I feel like every time I get around
With
people,
your energy or the energy? Because there was not too much
Wait.
energy going on in the house for you to decide that you wanted to leave. You didn't have nobody, first of all, to
No,
go
no.
back and forth with.
No,
Or-
not that type of energy. It wasn't even that type of energy. It don't never have to be violent energy.
Can you speak up? Please?
It don't never have to be violent energy for you to feel not wanted.